Okay, so Boruto Manga Chapter 57 has actually introduced us with a new set of dojutsu, which is actually very specific to the new character called Ada, and we need to talk about this. So hello and welcome to Under Easy, my name is Soham, and in this quick video, we are going to talk about the new dojutsu called Senrigan and what exactly is it all about. But before that, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to our channel since I do weekly anime and manga related content along with a bunch of other stuff. With that being said, let's begin the video. Now first of all, the character of Ada herself is based upon the Chinese deity or Chinese god called Quinlian, and as such this is a reference to this particular deity who is also called the Thousand Leagues Eye. Now here the Senrigan is actually composed of the kanji, which means the ability of clairvoyance, but it is not the true clairvoyance as such, as we learn in the later half of this chapter. Because according to paranormal abilities, the clairvoyance can be divided into roughly 3 classes. Basically precognition, which is the ability to perceive or predict future events. Then secondly there is retrocognition, which is the ability to see past events. And lastly remote viewing, the perception of contemporary events happening outside the range of normal perception. Now here for the case of Ada specifically, the second two are applicable. The first one, that is precognition, is not actually possible. So technically it is not true clairvoyance as such, because here in the chapter Ada actually clarifies this to quote that she cannot actually see events in the future, she cannot do precognitions as such. The only thing that she can do here is that she can view events from the past and the present. Basically with the help of the Senrigan, she can see anything that happens between Ada's birth up until this very moment. But there is yet another limitation to this ability, and that is the fact that she cannot see anything which happened before her birth, but here in the chapter it is not exactly specific as to when she was born. So that is one of the major mysteries that the series is going to continue forward with. Moreover, Ada also reveals here in the chapter that she is basically like a network of surveillance cameras or CCTVs which is located in every single room throughout the entire world, and with the help of this thing, she can freely access anything anywhere. And with the help of this particular power set, she is actually able to take a look at the 5 Kage meeting which was currently going on. So overall this is a pretty powerful dojutsu as such. It's not exactly too OP or too hacks because it cannot see the events of the future, or it cannot exactly predict future events, which is one of the most important abilities of clairvoyance. But still this ability is quite powerful because with the help of this ability, she is actually known as a person who actually has knowledge about everything, and that is a very huge concept. I'm pretty sure that this eye is going to be very interesting because of the implication that it has in the future of the series. However, at this point in the story, we do not know if this is a natural ability that Ada had, or is this eye actually a part of any scientific ninja tools which were added to her body later on. That is not exactly clearly stated here, so for the time being we can assume that this is probably her natural ability as such. Moreover, appearance wise, these eyes actually have an exaggerated waxing crescent moon-like structure that encircle her pupils. This is not some crazy looking dojutsu, but still this is looking pretty interesting in my opinion. So that's it for today guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel for more. Also, please do join the channel membership for some very cool perks and features. With that being said, this is Wonder Easy and I'll see you soon in the next video.